What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TV is Real video game channel. I know I've been gone for a minute, but it is what it is. All that matters now is that I'm back, and I'm back. Of course, I'm not empty-handed. I have an unboxing. If you guys actually check the title, I decided to actually get into retro gaming. Why not? Why not get some games that I used to play as a child? But the thing is, I'm not actually going to collect a whole bunch of systems and consoles and stuff like that. I want one system that's going to be able to play the games that I want to play on my HD TV. So a lot of you guys would probably could say, why not go with Hyperkin's Retron 5? I was not into the Retron 5. I don't like the design. And honestly, if you look at it, a lot of the reviews, they were all negative. It wasn't good at all. So I did my research and I found another system kind of like the Retron 5, but in the Japanese market. It is the Retro Freak. Now, I was actually just looking at Everspace, because I'm still a little bit down about the whole No Man's Sky nonsense, but that is a different topic for a different video. Back to the Retro Freak. The Retro Freak is a Japanese-based system that plays Famicom, Super Famicom, Genesis, Mega Drive, TurboGrafx, all of that stuff. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and a whole bunch of other stuff as far as I know. That's it. Cool. Perfect. It'll play all the games that I wanted to play. Honestly, I'm really trying to collect for Super Famicom and a lot of Genesis games because, I never had a Genesis or Super Nintendo myself, but I had a lot of family members that did. And, I'm basically trying to play the games that I was playing when I was a kid. So I ended up picking this guy up from Amazon Prime. You can get it in 2 days, 1 day, whatever. So let's take a look and see what we have in here first off. Comes in this plastic, which was kind of weird to me because the box, of course it came in the cardboard box and then this box. If you guys have seen this, I'm pretty sure you're here because you've seen videos and you're trying to get some information to buy this yourself. The box is actually really small. I have big hands, so that can only tell me that the console inside is even smaller. You guys don't need to see the ins out of the box. You're not worried about what's in the box, you're worried about what's inside. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got on this side. We have the controller. Okay, guys, again, I have decent sized hands. Man hands. You guys are, honestly, this feels great, honestly. The purists is what I'll call them. They are really into the OEM feel, this and that. Guys, those consoles and those controllers are 20-something years old, some 30. So this actually feels really good. Nice clicks. Shoulder buttons, nice clicks. I bought another controller I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. But I like this one. This one is cool. For what it's going to be doing, it looks like it'll work fine. We have USB cord. What is this for? Oh, this is probably for the adapter. HDMI cable. This here. As I said, the controller. Good clicks. I had to make sure it's on the video because I'm actually looking at the controller itself instead of looking on the video. Yeah, still kind of a noob at this. I'm gonna put this over here in the corner. I'll pull out the console last. We got here on this side. Whatever it is, it's tiny. Let's open her up. AC adapter. Not bad. probably not going to consume a lot of energy. So back to the console, guys. I mean, pretty much it doesn't run these games natively. Some people are already upset with that stuff. But for me, it'll do. That's what I needed to do. I don't need to do anything else. This is the adapter where you can actually use original hardware. Super Nintendo, Nintendo, I forget what these are, but yeah, you can actually use your original controllers. So if you don't like the supposed shitty third-party controller that it comes with, you can hook up your Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis controllers and go to town. So I guess that complaint is gone. And here is the console itself. Now, guys, I watched video on this bad boy, and I'm assuming the guys that had this console before or were making the videos had small hands, because this is even smaller. Put it on the table here so you can see my hand. The length, my hand is actually, as you can see, look at that. Yeah, pretty much it's bigger, longer than the console itself. See? I can actually palm the console. It's really small. But anyway, you have your Famicom, potentially Nintendo slot right here. You can get the pin adapter and you can actually play NES games. Super Nintendo, Super Famicom slot, Genesis Mega Drive slot, TurboGrafx, Game Boy. It's extremely light, guys. Apparently, what I was told, or what the research I've been finding, this is just an adapter to give you that look and feel of playing your retro game. This is the console itself, right here. This little tiny thing is the console itself. You basically, as I said, this is an emulation-based console. When you load your cartridge, let's do this, because I actually went out and bought a couple, right? Went and got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. When you load your cartridge, boom, like that, it'll actually download the ROM. You can choose for it to download the ROM onto this, or you can just play the game as it is. I'm gonna play this game as it is. I'm not really into the ROMs. I was when a kid to experience the games that I missed out on, but now that I'm older, I'm actually gonna go back and buy the ones that I want. X-Men, Street Fighter, like I said, Power Rangers, great beat 'em up over here, Maximum Carnage. I got 3 Super Dragon Ball Z Famicom games that I was playing as a kid. I bought them on eBay for 20 bucks. I'll do another video when they come in. Oh gosh. That one kind of hugged. Hopefully I got the right ones in there. I know I do. That's not good to me. I already don't like that. Anyway, somebody's at my door. Bear with me for a minute. Anyway, back to what I was doing before I was disturbed. Yeah, basically, like I was saying, the console is an emulation-based console. You can take the cartridges, boom, put it in there, choose to install the ROM onto the base. Honestly, after a while, that little break that I had, I was testing out some of the cartridges. The Genesis cartridges take a lot of effort to take out, like on some Retron 5 shit, but so we'll see what happens from that point. I have a couple of Super Famicom games coming in. We'll see how hard it is to take those out. See, a lot of strength, but it is what it is. It'll get the job done. Next, as I stated, power button. HDMI out, AV cable, and the SD card. SD card is here, so when I get my games, I can install on onto this and don't really have to worry about this. And yeah, goes back on just like that. And one more. I got this guy, the, what is this? iBuffalo Super Famicom USB controller. Heard a lot of good things about this one. A lot of the guys was harping, saying that it is close to OEM, if it's not OEM. Again, I have really large hands, so I'm gonna make this controller look tight. And already I like it. But to be completely honest with you, pressing these buttons, it feels a lot like this one. This one is kind of louder. Rubber. Yeah, all of these buttons click. Then again, I mean, for me, a controller is a controller. I'm not gonna sit here and, oh, I can't play with this controller, it makes too much noise. Your TV's obviously not loud enough. But feel the same to me. 2 of these down. I'm about to set this up and we'll see how it goes. But pretty much that is the unboxing for the Retro Freak. Some of these games. And there should be a part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Come back again.